Fox College Hoops on this Saturday brings us to downtown Milwaukee. The Xavier Musketeers in town to take on the 7th-ranked Marquette Golden Eagles. Forum for this Big East clash. Inside there is Freemantle right to the rim for two.
A terrific slip there by Zach.
Conwell rejected.
What a run.
Chase Ross, the junior from Dallas, coast to coast.
Well, that's the reason you see right there, Brandon, why Chase Ross.
Here is Conwell, the leading scorer for the Musketeers, down the lane with the right hand.
But Freemantle kind of posting.
Which says a lot about number 4 in white. Good pass inside, Swain off the window. With the style that these two teams play, they can be prone to some of those runs. Joplin, that is a tough finish for the senior from right here in Milwaukee, David Joplin.
David Joplin coming off that explosive game. He's got 4 games at 27 points.
Again over the top. And Freemantle gets to that right hand and puts it home.
A good high-low right there. Taking it 94 feet end-to-end. Here's that high-low I mentioned. Jerome Hunter, that is not an easy pass. Freemantle pushing Ross up the lane. Chase Ross does a pretty good job of still contesting this shot. But with Fremantle's size,
Swain got around and laid it in.
And that's another good seal.
Down to 5. Here's their go-to man, Ryan Conwell. Blocked. Good defense by Owens. Now Owens with it in transition. Owens gets it back and knocks it down.
That's exactly the type of contribution we were talking about. A little bit of defense here from Marquette. Demarius Owens moving those feet, getting a hand on the basketball. Marquette again getting out in the open floor. The second drive by Joplin. Find the freshman. Demarius Owens giving Marquette a spin. Switches right now. These dribble drives, they're just switching them and taking them away.
Jones gives it up, top of the arc. Bank is open for the freshman Royce Parham. Back. Jones, good find, and what defense by McKnight. Just stripped it, finds his buddy Maddox, who knocks down the triple.
Just flies into your screen, comes from out of nowhere. He's the weak side defender. That is all ball. Xavier wants to play fast. Top 10 nationally in fast break points per game.
Trying to attack Freemantle. Gets by him. There is the first bucket for the senior Cam Jones. Swain by Jones, but he throws it away. Mitchell, who leads the conference in steals, trying to go coast to coast. Oh! Gold with a left! Their feed here at Fiserv Forum. Corner 3, and that will sit him down. Marcus Foster. Good kick. Joplin got it.
That's a tough action right there.
Big fella doesn't play much off the bench. And then Swain strips Ross. And Ross is in pain. Freemantle lays it in. Not right now. Jones drives and scores.
It's so good.
It's been too egregious on either side, it doesn't seem. Foster got by Joplin and nobody's home.
Active in Xavier's hands been. They've gotten their hands on a number of balls around the basket.
Hamilton backing his way down. Xavier wanted to travel, but no call.
That have been a bit off in this first half.
Freemantle, he loves that little 6-7 foot hook. Well, he'll just step back and fire. My, look at the arc on that. And then putting it back in, John Hughley. Off the bench for the first time. So the first time he touches the ball, he puts it in. And then Maddox strips it. And Maddox scores it. But largest lead for the Musketeers at 11. 3 on the way for Norman.
That was not a good shot.
Offensive rebound, though, and Parham cleans up the mess from the field in this first half. McKnight on the drive, hangs and finishes.
Man, Chase Ross came over and got a great contest there.
Final seconds, Jones, NBA range, no. Gold, he can't get it. And Xavier will take its largest lead into the lockers over number 7 Marquette.
That's the best I've seen Xavier guard all year long. The job on Cam Jones, the activity in that painted area, really well done. We'll see what adjustments Shaka Smart can make at halftime to jumpstart this offense. 4 points, only 6 shot attempts. We'll see if they can get him going early.
Freemantle. Well, the second half starts off just like the first with a Freemantle bucket.
Mitchell sequence. Get your big and open three. Make an extra play. And, man, he is everywhere on defense.
He leads the conference in steals. Got another one there, and it leads to a Joplin bucket. Can they get this guy going? Cam Jones just 4 points. Has it knocked free and stolen. Marcus Foster gives it up to Swain.
How about Foster composing himself? He was almost falling down. The job done on Cam Jones. Marcus Foster, great effort. He's stumbling here, just throws it right up. You let an athlete like Dalen Swain go get it.
She picked behind Xavier in fourth.
What a cut.
And Freemantle has 14.
Even though Cam Jones has struggled in Big East play with his shot, it was a wide open look. How did Ben Gold not get that?
And how about McKnight from his seat?
By Xavier, for the most part today, has been flawless.
Jones drive and kick. Gold. Yes! The lid off the bucket for the Golden Eagles. This is one of the capable shooters. Joplin, he'll drive it. Stops on a dime.
Let Freemantle fly by, but they made him inefficient. It's been a different story this afternoon.
You could tell pregame talking to Sean Miller was a point of emphasis. And how about Dalen Swain? He has played a big game today.
Yeah, I want to see him attack the rim like that all the time with physicality.
Speaking of attacking the rim, David Joplin. Joplin thought about it. Norman, 5 to shoot. Hits the three. Just his 4th of the season.
News on the season. How about Trey Norman? 7 points against Georgetown. Those are the only 7 the last 4. Mitch.
I love that you know how many dunks you have, by the way. Lay it on the other side for Davion McKnight.
With his percentage, even though he's made one, Xavier's still going to let Trey Norman shoot him. What a push.
They just have not had an answer for McKnight. Jones sees a lane, then up top, Mitchell. Yes.
If you don't match up with Cam Jones early, he gets that dribble throw line. They're trying to go inside. There's Xavier just not matching up. Cam Jones dribble drive. Stevie Mitchell, 40% from 3 on the year, although
corner. McKnight with 2 to shoot. Swain, did he get it off? They say yes. They're going to have an opportunity here. I'm with you, though. If Cam Jones doesn't give you something on offense,
they're just not going to win.
I don't know how they're going to do it.
He has to be a guy that plays like an All-American these last 5:30.
No basket.
There's the official announcement. Gives it up to Mitchell. Mitchell backs it out. Knocks it down. 7-point game.
Credit Davion McKnight for keeping the composure. Xavier wants to invert this matchup. They want Freemantle to guard Stevie Mitchell.
Yeah. Joplin, 2 defenders there. He still muscles it in. Here, some of the seniors. Joplin, though, tripped. Gets it to Jones. Oh, my!
You knew Cam Jones was going to find his way eventually. Made a big one at the Paul, knocks a big one down here. We got ourselves a ball game. Second half.
Final 4 minutes.
Good slip by McKnight, but the pressure took that away. Freemantle never saw it.
Conwell in the lane, and he lays it up and in. I thought about it. He'll penetrate off the window. Yes.
That's a physical drive right there. Winning that individual battle.
He's got 14 to lead the Golden Eagles. Swain attacks, spins. Does not get the roll, but a foul inside. And that's going to be on Marquette. It's in foul trouble on either side right now. Nobody has more than 3. Wow, threading the needle. Foster counted. What a pass by Conwell.
They run a cross screen. Screen for the screener here. They're bringing it. Here's the screen on Joplin. Stevie Mitchell staying home and then just weight rooming his way through a physical defender
for the Musketeers. About to hit the 2-minute mark. Joplin thought about it. Drive, splits, scores.
It's a master class on footwork right.
Chicago, he's got 18 right now. This Joplin. Xavier still clinging to that 5-point lead. McKnight Tries to spin. Mitchell knocked it free. Bodies hit the deck. And a timeout is going to be granted to Conwell and Xavier.
Stevie Mitchell, man, if you spin, he is looking to take the rock from you. Really, the question will be, did a Marquette defender have a hand on this?
18,000, and they are mostly standing. And now it's a one-possession game. It's Jones at the rim. Quickly. Cam Jones drives, finger rolls it home. Timeout. Shaka Smart, magnificent game, will inbound it. They get it into Conwell. Trapped. Is that going to be a tie-up? Yes, it is. The arrow is pointing to Marquette.
And you put him in the coffin corner. Boy, that is just a crazy turn of events here. Marquette's defense had thought either getting downhill and getting to the rim.
Joplin has 18. Jones is going to come to get it. Here we go, folks. Game on the line. Pass deflected. Mitchell gets it. 2 seconds. He lost it. And the game is over. And Xavier with a stunner in Milwaukee over 7th-ranked Marquette.